Hello, very good to be with you. Just before Christmas, I had a knock on the door from a neighbour. A delivery man had been delivering some things to another neighbour in the road, and he tried to turn in our cul-de-sac, and actually that's very difficult in a car. And somehow he'd got his car wedged against mine. Anyway, I came out and I moved my car so the cars could be released. We then looked at the damage, and it was dark, so it was difficult to see. And I said, "Well, can I have your name?" And the man said he'd told me his name. And I said, "Well, I need your details." And he said, "Look, I've only just come over from Gambia, and my insurance is really, really high, and can we sort this outside insurance?" And then he said something quite unusual to me. He said, "Please, can you forgive me?" And I said, "Well, I'm sure I can, but take your name and your details." And we swapped details. And in the morning, I had a look at the car. And to be honest with you, it was just a few scratches. My car's not new. It didn't make a bigger difference. So I texted the man who'd slightly squished my car and said, "Look, there's no problem. I don't need any money." And I did say, "You are forgiven." And I got a lovely text back saying, "Oh, thank you so much. This means so much to me. And I hope you have a Christmas. And I always remember this. And happy Christmas," and all that sort of stuff. And I was really quite taken aback, really, at the way he'd responded to me. And it reminded me of a passage in Matthew 18, where Peter asked Jesus, "How many times should we forgive someone?" And Jesus said, "Well, you shouldn't forgive 7 times. You should forgive 77 times." And Jesus tells a story about a king, and he's owed, I think it was something like 100 bags of gold by one of his servants. And he's brought before the king, and the debt is demanded. And the man says, "Oh no, I can't pay yet. Please give me time." And he says, "Well, no, off to jail with you, along with your family, until you pay the debt." The man falls on his knees and says, "Please forgive me." And anyway, the king says, "Fine." Anyway, this man then goes off and he finds somebody else who owes him some silver coins, and he says, "Well, I'm going to put you in jail unless you give me the debt you owe me." And the guy goes on his knees and he begs, and the man says, "No, sorry." The servant said, "No, sorry, you're going to go into prison until you pay your debt." Well, the other servants were aghast at this kind of behaviour, so they went to the king and said, "Look, the man you've forgiven the debt has not forgiven the debts of others, of another servant." And the king brings him in and tells him that he's an unmerciful servant, and as a result, he will go to jail. And I think that really says how we should operate in life, to be people who forgive. And so I'm very grateful to the man who slightly scratched my car, to perhaps bringing me a lesson just before Christmas. And of course, in the Lord's Prayer, we do ask for forgiveness as we forgive others. So that's always a good reminder every time we say the Lord's Prayer. So anyway, I hope you have a good rest of the week, and see you soon. Bye.